Police were still stationed in strength around the scene of the mass shooting as the people of Munich tried to come to terms with the shopping mall attack. Everybody here now feels vulnerable. Distraught and still traumatized, they came to lay floral tributes to remember the plight of the families who lost loved ones and for those still fighting for their lives in the city's hospitals.
I talked to the receptionist at the company where my daughter works. They said all their employees were okay, which was a great relief.
There were people screaming and running by me. I had no idea what was wrong. Then someone said someone's firing shots and told me to get out of the way.
No one knew what was going on. We were told there were 3 shooters, but where were they? I spoke with some friends who were running around scared in the middle of the town. They were taken into strangers' homes and given protection, which just shows how tolerant and cooperative people can be.
The gunman lived in this suburban neighborhood.
This is the 5th floor apartment that the police raided in the early hours of the morning, which the gunman shares with his parents. They found newspaper clippings here which were looking at past mass killing attempts. They also took a computer, and on that computer they found a Facebook page which the gunman had put up, inviting people to the shopping mall, saying that he would pay for their food. So he was clearly setting up a trap. As for the parents who are still apparently here, the police said they were so traumatized by the loss of their son and the number of killings, 9 people he shot dead, that they weren't going to interrogate them yet, showing perhaps thoughtful humanitarian approach to the parents, much more than their son showed to his victims in the shopping mall.
The family living opposite told us what they knew about their neighbor's son.
We thought he was one of the nicer boys around. There are other teenagers here, but he seemed like he was the best behaved of all. He always greeted everyone, was always very friendly, ready to help. He helped me carry things. When the lift didn't work, he helped me to carry the pram upstairs. I would never have expected this of him.
The German Chancellor Angela Merkel said she would do everything to protect the safety and freedom of her people.
We are all, and I'm saying this on behalf of the whole federal government, mourning with a heavy heart for those who will never return to their families. For many relatives whose lives might seem empty and meaningless now, I want to express my condolences. We share your sorrow, we're thinking of you, and we're suffering with you.
The Chancellor sharing her nation's grief, just like so many paying their respects at the scene of the attack. David Chater, Al Jazeera, Munich.